What's going on, you guys? So this morning we're going to work on shuffle string. So the idea behind that is we're going to get a string, for example code leet, and an indices array. And what happens is um, the this the character in the first position will go to um, in a new array the position in the indices, the corresponding position in indices. So C goes to 4, O goes to 5, D goes to 6, E goes to 7, L goes to 0, E goes to 2, E goes to 1, T goes to 3. And that will shuffle the array. So what is indices? Indices is the shuffled it's the new location for each character in our string, the new after a shuffle. So say we shuffled, so we have a deck of cards with one character on each card, and we shuffle them up, and then we record the index. After that shuffle, they're all in order. So then we record the index after the shuffle, and that will be what indices is. So let's think about how we're going to do this. Okay, so we can make a new character array and call it shuffled. Let's call it a character array. Will be the same size as indices. And what are we going to do with it? Let's think. For index in s.length, so we'll go from 0 to s.length minus 1. We're going to say shuffled where does the 0, where does s of 0 go? S of 0 goes to 4, which is indices index. Indices 0 is 4, right? And shuffle in our new shuffle array, 4 will equal string of 0. You see that? So, okay, so in our new array, shuffled 5 will equal s of 1, right? Shuffled 6 will equal s of 2. So you see, here's these numbers corresponding: 4 and 0, 5 and 1, 6 and 2, 7 and 3. So what happens is we fill just like this is showing here. When we fill shuffled, not we don't go from beginning to end. We go wherever this corresponding index tells us to go, and then we'll just return. We can convert shuffled to a string by just calling an instance of the string class and giving it our character array. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, and let's think about space and time. So time, it's going to be O of n. It just depends on the length of s and indices, which are the same. O of n time complexity. There's no recursive calls or anything, so it's just O of 1 space complexity. Like if we think about the call stack, for when it calls, so we'll call restore string with s and indices. So restore string will go into the call stack, and there's no like recursive call that makes that call stack build up. And we're only using a few variables here, so that means there will be O of 1 space complexity, I believe. If you guys have anything else to say about that, let me know in the comments. Okay, so shuffled is a character array of indices dot size or s dot length, either one. Okay, for index in 0 until s dot length. We could do indices dot size, same thing. Okay, shuffled indices index equals S of index. We want to return a string, and we'll give it shuffled as the initial value. Let's see how that goes. Okay, there you go, guys. That is shuffle string. See you for the next one.